Hello children, welcome back to English class. Dear students, today we will discuss Modula 2 from workbook. In that, the first exercise is 2.1. Take the correct names for each of the picture. Dear students, see the picture carefully and they have given 3 options. Which one is right? Take it in the box. Okay. And the second exercise is 2.2. Write the names of the pictures. Check the spellings once you finish. Dear students, they have see this picture and write their names in the given spaces. After finish, once again check the spellings of the names. Next we will discuss about punctuation. Dear students, to make a complete sentence, we should use capital letters and punctuation marks where they need in a sentence. Dear students, in a sentence, some words always starts with capital letters. For that, some acronyms are there. Let us remember the acronyms. Dear students, the first acronym is months and days. Dear students, while writing the month's name and day's name, we should start the words with capital letters. I'll repeat once again. While writing the month's name, we should start the words with capital letters. For example, my birthday is in November. Dear students, November is a name of a month. So here I started the word with capital letter. Understood children? November is a name of the month. November is a name of a month. So here I started the word with capital letters. Understood children? See the next example. We plan to go to trip on Monday. We plan to go to trip on Monday. Monday, it is a name of the day. Monday is a name of a day. So here I started the word with capital letters. Monday is a name of a day. So here I started the word with capital letters. Understood children? Dear students, the second acronym is the word I. Dear students, wherever we use I, that one we should write in a capital letter. I'll repeat once again. Wherever we use I, that one we should write in a capital letters. Dear students, see example. I am playing. Here I written I in capital letter. I am playing. And second example is I like to paint. Here also I written I in capital letters. Wherever we use I, that one we should write in a capital letters. Understood children? The next acronym is proper nouns. Dear students, we have discussed in last class about proper nouns. What is meant by proper noun? Yes, name of a particular person, place, animal or things are called proper nouns. Understood? Name of a particular person, place, animal or things are called proper nouns. Dear students, all proper nouns always begin with capital letters. All proper nouns always begin with capital letters. See children? For example, my cousin Anu lives in Pune. See the sentence carefully. My cousin Anu lives in Pune. Anu is a name of a particular person. So here I written the first letter in capital letters. and lives in Pune. Pune is also name of a particular place. So here I written the first letter in capital letter. Like students, we should write the proper nouns in capital letters. Understood? Dear students, fourth acronym is titles of books and movies. Title of books and movies must starts with capital letters. Titles of books and movies names must starts with capital letter. See example. Noddy is my favorite story book. Noddy is my favorite story book. Noddy is a name of a book. So the first letter should be in capital letter. Understood children? Noddy is a name of a book. So I written here first letter in capital letter. Understood? The last acronym is start of sentence. The beginning of sentence, it must start with capital letter. Let's see example. There are many trees in the garden. See children, here I written first letter in a capital letter, because beginning of a sentence starting letter should be in capital. So I have written first letter in capital. Dear students, which sentence we can write first letter of the sentence should be in capital. Understood children? See students, these are acronyms. Dear students, for writing a acronym, one short form is there, that is MINTS. M-I-N-T-S. M means months and days. I means the word I. N means proper noun. T means title of books and movies. S means start of sentence. This is a short form of acronym. Understood children? These students, here one exercise is there, that is 3.1. Rewrite the sentences using capital letters wherever needed. One is done for you. Dear students, here some sentences are there. You read the sentences and use the capital letters wherever needed. Okay. Here one example is there. My birthday is in July. My birthday is in July. Dear students, according to acronym fifth, beginning of a sentence should be in capital letter. According to fifth acronym, beginning of a sentence should be in capital letter. But here M is not in a capital letter. M is not in a capital letter. So write here capital letters. And July. July is a name of a month. So should write in a capital letter. But here it is not in a capital letter. So you should write in capital letters. Understood children? Like this, remaining sentences also you have to write. Okay. Students, now let's discuss about punctuation marks. Can you identify these marks? What are these? Yes, these are punctuation marks. Then what is meant by punctuation marks? Yes children, punctuation marks are mark or sign that help us to understand the sentence better and clear. Listen carefully. Punctuation marks are mark or sign that help us to understand the sentence better and clear. Understood? Okay, let us learn about them. First one is full stop. It is a mark of full stop. Dear students, full stop used to mark the end of a sentence. Understood? It is used to end of a sentence. See some examples. The dog has a lead. See children, this sentence ends with the full stop. And second example is, this balloon is green. This sentence also ends with the full stop. Understood? Full stop is used to end of a sentence. Second one is question mark. Question mark is used for asking question. It is used at the end of a question. Dear students, if a sentence is asking question, it will be ends with the question mark. Understood children? For example, where is my hat? This sentence is asking question, so it ends with the question mark. Understood children? The next one is comma. Comma used to separate a list of words. Comma is used to separate 3 or more words in a list. Understood children? Let's see example. Jim, Tom, Ken, Pam, Janet and I are going to school. Jim, Tom, Ken, Pam, Janet and I are going to school. Dear students, here we have 5 words and we have to separate that. So to separate all these we are using comma. Understood children? To separate words we using comma. Understood children? This is all about the mark of comma. Dear students, in this class we have learnt about these punctuation marks. Okay. First one is full stop. It is used to end a statement or sentence. Second one is question mark. It is used to end the question. Third one is comma. It is used to separate 3 or more words in a list. Understood children? Students, I hope now all the 3 punctuation marks are clear to you. Students, today we have completed Modula 2. Thank you children.